If you're skipping breakfast only to end up overeating later in the day, let me show you how to fix it in 2 simple steps within the next 24 to 48 hours. Step 1, get a protein-rich breakfast. I've talked about this in other posts, but I usually recommend if you're in a rush, at least do a protein shake with fruit. And if you can't do the fruit, at least do a protein shake. And then if you do have time for a sit-down meal, egg whites, eggs, Greek yogurt, even lean meat, these are all good options that you can mix and match to really enjoy yourself and have some variety. Now, next up with this, you want to have complex carbs. This is going to help to stimulate your metabolism, reduce your hunger and stress hormones, and ultimately control the overeating while boosting your metabolism so you burn fat. So we want to do either sweet potato, regular potato, oatmeal, talbina, which is barley, which is a sunnah superfood that the Prophet ﷺ used to eat. Of course, we can add honey, another Quran and sunnah food, to the mix to really enjoy it. It goes really well with sweet potato, goes well with oats, goes well with talbina, and fruit and berries as well. Now, obviously, we want to get about 40 to 50 grams of carbs max, but don't go below 30 grams of carbs. Otherwise, it might not be enough for your body in most cases, except for that really small percentage of people who actually does well on low carb. But if you're watching this right now and you're overeating at night, it's a high chance that you don't do well on low carb. But again, it always depends on the person, and I would recommend you try these complex carbs first, because for 90% plus of people, I would say 95% or more, makes a positive difference. Only really 5% of people do well on like keto and stuff like this. And it's no wonder that keto has a 70 to 80% failure rate, because it's not effective for most people and it's not sustainable. Now, I digress. Back to what we want to be eating to prevent those cravings at night. Now that you've gotten a nice solid breakfast, don't start skipping lunch. I know a lot of you skip lunch because you're really busy with work. Allahumma barak. It's amazing that you have so much going on and that you're so busy and productive, but you're going to be more productive if you actually get the right fuel in for lunch. It doesn't have to be something crazy or elaborate. Literally just complex carbs, lean proteins. If you're in a rush, throw some berries and honey into a Greek yogurt. Boom. If you don't have time for that, just eat the Greek yogurts themselves. It's going to make a world of difference. But if you can meal prep something, even if it's a quick shawarma sandwich on the go, obviously a lean one with chicken breast and the way that we teach in our recipe book. By the way, comment below with the word recipe if you want the free recipe book. It's a great resource for you. Or you could do a lot of other things. Like for instance, if you can actually sit down for a meal, we have a meal prep guide too. Comment meal prep below for my free meal prep guide. But essentially you can meal prep, lean chicken breast. You can make it curry style, shawarma style, American style, barbecue sauce style with sugar-free barbecue sauce. A lot of different ways we can do it. And I have a lot of those in the recipe book too. And you want complex carbs like basmati rice, sweet potato, regular potato. There's even certain types of bread that digest well for most people that you can incorporate with it. It's going to make a huge difference for you, make you feel a lot better and perform a lot better at work and everything else you have going on, perform better in the gym, everything. You can mix and match all these options at lunch and dinner. So again, a lean protein like chicken breast, lean ground beef, wild caught salmon with a complex carb like potato, sweet potato, basmati rice. Total big difference. Add fiber for bonus points like salad, veggies, steamed veggies, carrots, cucumbers. Cucumbers are another food that the Prophet ﷺ used to eat that has a lot of benefits on your digestion, controlling cravings, hydration, skin quality. So again, there's no excuse. You need to eat well if you want to perform well. Health is the best wealth, but being healthy actually helps you become more wealthy. So even if you're working so hard to try to build your finances in your career and your business, look, I'm in the same boat. I work really hard in my business, but if I didn't have my nutrition dialed in, I would not perform. I would burn out. I would be like 300 pounds. So you guys need to get this sorted or you're going to end up underperforming on your full potential, not even being, as productive as you could be in your career or business, being grumpy around your family. Get these things in, stop overeating at night. It's going to help you to get much better results in your fitness and feel much better doing it. But anyways, try all these things out. Get my free resources. I have another one I'm going to tell you about in a second, but try all this out. It's going to make a huge difference. Within 1 to 2 days, you're going to be able to much better control your cravings at night. You're going to be eating healthier. You're going to be losing weight. Your digestion is going to benefit, and you're just going to feel much mentally sharper, clearer, and more energetic during the day. And now I have another little free resource. I already told you about the recipe book, the meal prep, guide, but I also have a whole little mini course that teaches you exactly how to get in shape sustainably using the same methods that we've used here at the Modern Muslim Man Method to help our clients lose 20, 30, and even in some cases 50 plus pounds and keep it off for the long term without having to obsess with food. So if you're a busy Muslim professional who needs to get this dialed in and you want to do it the right way, comment food below for my free mini course on exactly what foods to eat, how to find the best ones for you and refine your meal plan. Obviously the recipes, you already got that from the other comment. Make sure you put the keywords in separate comments, by the way. And then in the food mini course, I also teach you the science of how to lose fat efficiently. I'm not going to go into overwhelming detail where you have to learn, a 20-hour biology course. No, this is super short and sharp. Within 30 minutes, you're going to know everything that you need to know to get the best results. And then I have the whole food deep dive after you go through that, science video. And I do science like this because I don't want to intimidate you. It's not like a 20-hour course. Literally 30 minutes. You will know everything you need to know and you're going to get much better results. So try these out, share with a friend, get those free resources, separate comments for all 3 of those comment resources because the automation only works on one at a time. Inshallah, may Allah make it beneficial for you. Assalamu alaikum.